Hi guys, and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Rednuts here. It's Monday morning again and we are looking at the plat resets for this week. Of course I'm trying again to stay in plat, and this week I will try another defense, which I will show you. We are about 15 minutes before plat reset. I'm just out of plat. You can see here I changed my Uko, my mighty Uko to UDK. I had some losses here, but yeah, now we're trying to get into plat. Just looking for some nice, easy opponent out of plat, so we can get in. You can see here again I use my main team for some quick wins, but I don't think that fight will go that quick because of the UDK. Maybe a poor choice of mine, but yeah, we will see. And I already now can tell you that this week's defense choice wasn't that great. We get racked a lot, so I would change the defense back next week to my mighty Uko instead of the UDK, because that went very well for me last week. Of course, that's no guarantee for me that it will work next week. So yeah. Just trying to looking for an easy page while I'm in gold 5, so we can get some easy quick fights, so we can get into the platinum. You can see here, I think that's the fight where I have took quite a long time for me to get through, even though I have they have no nukers. It's just a pure support based defense, and you can see I don't manage to kill the Mariska right away. So yeah, this fight will take some time, but that's how it works on Monday. Sometimes you pick some teams and think, oh, that's a nice and quick win, and it simply isn't, and it takes way too long time, and yeah. And here you can see in the first beginning of the fight, it's nice when your nukers are very, very slow, so you can avoid the reaction procs. But when you don't finish the job fast after that, and you have to wait that your nukers are circling around through their abilities, it takes ages, and that's the problem I'm struggling with, because you are building Georgit as slow as possible. So when you don't finish the job right away, and it's typically my mistake, because I make poor choices on which abilities you use, but sometimes you don't have a choice and you have to try to nuke them to don't waste too much time. So here you can see it's that's not acceptable that it takes that long time, and normally this is the time it will take for me to kill a Mariska terrorist team. Now I'm just before getting into plat, and I want to have a nice page where I maybe have four opponents I can win against before I have to refresh my pages into plat. And you can see here I think that's a nice page, and I will start farming some people. And normally I don't attack teams with the mighty Uko. And here you can see again I'm just being stupid Monday morning and attacking using my ally attack to attack mighty Uko and Stoneskin. That's of course not that bright a decision, but we managed to get through the team anyway, so now we put it on auto, and the Thrala shouldn't be any danger for us now. 34 seconds, it's okay, but some of the decision wasn't that smart. Yeah, I think I will take this speed team on. Of course, not with this team, but with my speed farming team. You all know it, with the Hegemon strategy. Every time I find just a speed team where I think I can outspeed them with the Hegemon, I will take them and make some easy points. It's not always big points, but typically it's fast and easy points, and that's what you want when you go with the strategy, just playing the 10 last minutes of the plat reset. So yeah, now we have to refresh into platinum opponents, and you can see I will have some difficulties. Now I find one right away, again a speed team that I hope I can manage. Often I'm a bit scared about when I see there are two speed champions in the teams, because my Arbiter is not that fast, only 380 speed. So typical, I'm a bit afraid of being outspeed anyway if they have two very fast champions. But you can see here 19 seconds, that's totally acceptable. And now I think it's taken me a bit longer time to find the next opponent. And in the meantime, I think I can see how my points are rushing down in the defense. And I think it's not... No, we don't take him either. We are a bit picky because we have experienced a lot that we will come out of plat again when we don't pick the right opponents. And you can see I'm resetting. Here we find opponent, I think. We will try. And it's a Kai'Ma and a Siphi, both very, very potential fast champions. But we can see that the Kai'Ma isn't that fast, so that's not a problem for us. We lock them out, and Lure, as typical, will deal with the rest. You can see nearly one-shots them all, besides the Soulless, but Soul Reaper took care of that, so that's nice. But you can see we are very picky here, and yes, I remember that one. I thought, no, that can go so terribly wrong to pick a team with the Torment in. So we are on the hunt again for some opponents, and you can see Taras and Mariska everywhere. So I know I can deal with them with my main team, but I never know how long time it takes. Sometimes you are lucky and it will take you, I don't know, 30 seconds. Depends on the build from my opponents, but sometimes it also take 2 minutes or longer. So I'm not quite willing to take on these teams in the. And here you can see one of these very, very tight speed teams, speed challenges where I barely outspeed them with the help of my Hegemon. So that's a close one, and it could be a lose also. So I always have to pick right here, because I will lose. When I lose, I will get thrown out of platinum, and then it's hard again. You know the drill. Every Monday, sitting with the sweaty hands 2 minutes before platinum reset is over, and yeah. You can see here that's also a long fight. I think I can remember. And again, normally I don't pick these Mighty Uko teams because there's so much RNG in them, and I think it's you can see they stunned and put attack down on my Georgid. That's very, very bad for me, and I think this fight will take some long time, and but I'm fairly sure that we managed to win them. I think I only had wins in this this platinum reset. So yeah, now we are starting taking people down. The Python is luckily not built with much resistance, so apparently we have locked him out, so he can't revive his Mighty Uko, and yeah. I think George will finish him off now, and then we will take out the rest of the team slowly. That was not quite slowly, but we took them down. Yeah. But normally I don't like fighting Mighty Uko because they always steal the wrong buffs from me, and I really hate it. he can very quick destroy your whole idea of the team. Oh, there we start seeing our points dropping, and I think there's a point where I get fairly wrecked from some nice players. And we can't find any opponents we want to fight, and that's, you can see 4.5 minutes left. We find a personal hater again. So we know that we outspeeded him once. It was a close one, but we are trying again. Sometimes you have to try your luck again, and you can see again very close, but we managed to lock the whole team out, and Leorius will deal with the rest. I don't know if you managed to observe it, but I started to use the big A2 from Leorius right away, because I have experienced a lot. Here you can see all the losses I got in within 1 minute. 4 losses. That's that's hard, but we are still in Platinum Arena. But anyways, you can see it again here. I started to use Leorius A2 instead of A3 right away, because I experienced the last reset that I get cheaped sometimes, and A3 from Leorius has the debuffs, which is not that great for me, and that's why I started to use the A2 right away, because we don't risk to get cheaped, and that will just drag out the fight a lot, and that's what we tried last week, and that was not that great for our placement. So here we try a Mariska team, win the speed battle, locking out the opponents. Taking down the threat. And now I think we will take down the Mariska with the Georgid A3, and hope that we can clean up afterwards. We still have the Sifi there, but she's locked out, I think, so we can take it easy. She can't sleep, our Georgid, so she's dead now. So 43 seconds for a Mariska team. I know Taurus was not in there. It would have taken a longer time with the Taurus. And so the hunt goes on again, finding some opponents. It's not that easy. We find someone with the speed team again. So, but I didn't take him anyway, or what? Yes, I just wanted to see if it's a known person from a known clan. Sometimes when you see the big clans, maybe sometimes you think, oh, the team looks weak, but why are they in the clan? Because they maybe have very good gear or something, and then I don't take them. But here we was out and watched and look and saw that it was not that great of a clan. So here's the bad thing about using Leorius A3 first. You can get sleep when you don't get have your block debuff, so that also can rectify. But you can see here, and now we will find our last opponent for today. We're looking for a speed team because we don't have that much time, and I know that we will find one. I think we take him. And here you can see what can happen if you get outspeed. Or what, I can't remember. Yeah, I got outspeed from the Kaimar, locked down, and now I will not end the battle, but I will sit and wait until the clock is 10 here in Denmark, and the reset is done, so I don't lose any points. So now I'm just sitting and waiting. I think there was 30 seconds left. Waiting and just hope that my defense will hold. And that we don't lost too many points before reset is done. I think now the time is gone, and now we can try and see if we can win anyway. But it didn't look that good, so I thought before we take a quick loss from, you can see Taras is wrecking me totally, and yeah, I would have lost points here, 10 points. So that's yeah. And we're looking at I even got a win in. That's nice. I think, yeah, you can see I have a lot of losses. 2 wins in the last, but also many losses. And I think when we look at the attack, I got 9 attacks, 9 good fights in where I will win. We don't count the last one because that's out of the reset time. Yeah. And while we're waiting, I just want to shout out to some of the nice other good content creators, smaller content creators like Sheeny and Chester RSL. I will put their links down in the description, so you can visit their channels. They're making very nice arena-based content. Also, go and watch them and give them a like and subscribe. They are very nice, and yeah, now the results are in, and yeah, we made it into platinum, and even better than last week, I think. Yeah, so that's nice. We got a void shard, and yeah, that's all about it for this week, and we managed to get into platinum again, and yeah. I think that's nice, and now we are steady to and successfully staying in plat. And yeah, if you like my content, I would ask you to like and subscribe. That will help the channel a lot, and I will be very happy. And you can help a little YouTuber without spending any money. Just like and subscribe, and yeah, that's it for today. See you in the next one.